the interior space of you. So often we can attend to so much happening on the outside. And here you're letting any hooks to attending to something outside of you, just letting that soften so that you can come into a posturing of attending and being receptive to whatever may be happening in the interior space of you. Inviting the breath to soften in the body. And noticing how you're feeling here as we get started. Just a light scan of the body, maybe noticing what's happening in the headspace, the thought and the mind, and just noticing without efforting to change. So that energy that efforts to make something different can relax. And if it's happening, you notice that as well. So we're not pushing against anything. And notice what may be happening around the throat and allowing the throat to soften. Oh, let that be the passageway for the breath to enter even more fully beneath the shoulders, filling out in the torso. Noticing any spaces that may feel already very open and calm, quiet, expansive. And then letting breath come to those places that may feel tight or like holding. And just here is where we want to be especially kind and soft. And in this softening, naturally the breath will flow more in the belly. Let the belly be wide and soft. And notice how there's a natural anchoring in the root, the base of the body. And you can let the base of the body fill itself out, connecting to the ground at the base of you, the ground beneath you, extending and rooting in this greater holding of the earth. You may feel a sort of a natural alignment that happens when you root in the base. And the spine is invited to lift itself naturally with more space between the vertebrae, lifting from the ground up, which allows the breastbone to lift and expand in this wide cavity of the heart. The heart can be felt in its tenderness. Yeah, let yourself feel the tenderness in the heart. Maybe something pops open. Maybe there's a little squeezing that can just softly relax. Allowing for all sensations. Energy may move. Now here is where you can allow yourself to recede as a wider space of noticing all that is happening in the interior space of you. So attention may go to different places, different parts. You remain as the wider space of noticing, of allowing, simply being here, grounded and anchored. And if there is a part that calls your attention, just let yourself kind of lean in with a listening. Listening from the greater space of your body, from the intelligence inherent within your body. So here there's an intimacy that can happen with these parts as you allow your attention to draw close. Feel how even here in cyberspace, where we're all thousands of miles apart physically, and yet you can feel this wider field of connectivity. this deep ground. There's a delightfulness in the connection, in the transmission of interest in this deeper ground, this field that is also holy, so sacred. Reminding all of us of why we're here. Let yourself sink here and listen for what is the most important thing for you. Meditation is a fine-tuning for listening, for how the soul is moving now, what is nourishing, this deeper aspect of who you are in this life, what you came here for. And to be empowered to take that up with passion. With an endless source of depth and love and connection. It's here, always here. Now, sometimes when we've been on the outside working hard to figure things out and sort things out, we can come to sit and we can feel an exhaustion, because that sorting it out and figuring it out on the outside is very exhausting. So you come here and you let that sense of depletion be felt. You let that weary soul be held in a greater ground with kindness, so the nourishment can come in, can lift you up from the ground up, sturdy on your feet, strong in your back, open in your heart. This doesn't come when we're just organizing things on the outside. We need to replenish our well.